Hello, you want a hug or something? Welcome to Minding and Mindfulness. I normally put the dogs elsewhere, but they're having fun, so I'm probably just gonna let them play. Hopefully that's not too bothersome, but if you hear noises, that's what they are. The dogs. I wanted to talk about Inceldom today, and I feel like I have wisdom I would like to share in this regard, and just things I want to go over. And I don't know, play Minecraft, I guess. But alright, let's get to it. There we are. Yeah, it's very cute. My dog is this big lab big lab Australian Shepherd Husky mix, I believe. I'm just kind of guesstimating, plus everyone I run into says he looks like a husky. And my sister has this little black and white corgi puppy, and they like playing with each other. Hey, Linus, don't bite him so hard. I have to babysit. Hey, be nice. Good. Rascals, all of them. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Inceldom today, and I don't consider myself an incel. I would like a relationship, but I realized that I was so obsessed with finding a relationship that was kind of driving me a bit bonkers. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure on men to have a girlfriend, and it's like, oh, if you don't have a girlfriend, you suck, you're not a man. And societal pressures. But everyone goes at different pace. I said pace. At different pace. And that's just the way it is. But I think inceldom's kind of a problem, mainly because of the mindset of it. It's very negative. It encourages people to hate women. It's not good. And the reason I wanted to talk about it in the first place was because I ran into this guy on YouTube he calls himself the True Forced Incel. You can look him up. Please do not harass him. It seems like his life already kind of sucks, and those are his words, not mine. So, there's no need to, harass him or something, but I just wanted to point out, I did make a comment on his video about how he hates women and he hates himself, and he says he doesn't hate women, but at the same time, he said that 90% of modern women are cum vending machines. They're cum vending machines. And I was thinking, man, that's stupid. Women are more than that, and you take things from vending machines, nitwit. Are you gonna take the woman's cum? Is that how it works? Alright. That was a bit loud. Guys. Hi. And I wish you guys could see him. It's cute. He likes... The small one, Linus, likes to hide under my bed and kind of poke his head out. So the big one, Sam, my dog, kind of goes back and forth with him. They're playing with this alligator toy right now. Anyway, I got a bit off topic, but yeah, cum vending machines. And, I doubt he'll see this, but I just wish that most men will just relax. And I'm guilty of the same thing. A relationship will come when it comes, and you can't force love. You can't force attraction. Now, people say women's standards are too high, but, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, because we have social media, and I feel like that plays a big part in how we perceive others. I feel like we take the worst parts of the opposite gender and then we just kind of run with it, like, oh, these people online are acting a certain way and saying certain hate-filled things, so this must be how a majority of them act. They're just not going to admit it because it will make them look bad. Yet, you know, honestly, I think that all we need to do is just communicate with love and understanding and stop, like, trying to find love through, what's it called? Meaningless things. And I know the incels are gonna say, oh, he's suggesting you settle. I'm not suggesting you settle. However, what I am suggesting is that maybe you don't need a 10 out of 10 model. And, you know, the same thing for the women, but once again, I can't really speak in that regard because I don't know. I'm not a woman. However, I do have a twin sister, and I do feel like she gives me pretty solid advice. And, you know, I just feel like we need to love each other and not hate each other. Yeah, people are always going to be deceitful and cheat and stuff like that. But, you know, clearly this whole, oh, well, I'm not gonna trust anybody. Fuck people. Fuck people. Fuck people. That doesn't work. Trust me, I know. And I've been pushing outside of my comfort zone and leaving my house a lot. You know, I feel like since COVID, we don't socialize as efficiently anymore. However, I do believe that we can heal from it and learn from it. Alright. They're fine. I'm gonna put featuring dogs in the video title. I'm gonna do it. And I really want to find diamonds. This kind of reminds me of that one meme image where it's like the guy digging and then he turns around disappointed. There's like a bunch of gems behind the thing. And then the other guy's just rushing headlong. And, you know, I think the lesson is just keep gambling. Shit, I gambled in Vegas and, you know, I did pretty good. I made a $10 profit and I got $200 I spent originally back. So, you know, that's good enough for me. So, technically I made a profit in Vegas, but it was only like $10, but, you know, still. But yeah, I'm debating on making a video about the true forced incel, because I just think that it's like, he's a kooky character. It's a funny guy. And, you know, he's a bit hard on himself, really hard on himself, but, you know, at the same time, I mean, he wants women to love him and find him attractive, but at the same time, I already said that like 5 times in a row. But at the same time, when you call them voids and cum vending machines and, you know, use dehumanizing language, even if you don't hate women, which I'm pretty convinced he does, it sounds like you hate women. It sounds like you hate women, and no woman is gonna want to deal with that. And, you know, I think that women have stuff they could work on, and I think we have stuff we could work on. And I think we should give each other a bit of grace and understanding. Communication is key for any relationship to last. And, you know, the strongest relationships are the ones where your partner and you can talk through your problems and help each other through your flaws. It's not just, oh, I have a girlfriend who is gonna give me unconditional love now, and, you know, she better not fall out of line. You know, but yeah, even though I'm having trouble finding a girlfriend, I just think that it's harder to meet people, and people are a bit more closed off, especially women. From my understanding, women get hit on by creepy guys a lot, and psychopaths. And, you know, even if some guy were to go up there and be completely normal, she's not going to fully trust you. And, you know, I understand that now. It's for a good reason. It's because a psychopath and a normal dude are both going to say the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm chill, I'm cool, you could trust me. It's like, you know, I do think there's a difference between being good and being nice. I feel like being nice is just it's patronizing. It's patronizing. You're just kind of working the system to get what you want, and, you know, when you don't get what you want, you blow up. That's why I see a lot of videos about nice guys and stuff and how they blow up when they get rejected. And, you know, I get upset when I get rejected too, but I learned that, you know, that's just the way it is, and my value is not dependent on other people's opinion. Hey, guys, what are you doing? Alright, they're fun. I was having a moment. I mean, you know, it makes me a bit nervous because my dog's so much bigger than my sister's dog, but he seems pretty gentle for the most part. But he pulls me around. And, you know, we go on runs together. I basically have to, like, tie the leash around my waist so I could keep up with him. But yeah, you know, the main thing about the whole incel thing is I just feel like we need more understanding with each other. I don't think love is dead. I just think that we've grown more distrustful, and people are just really afraid of getting hurt again. And, you know, it's kind of an understandable fear, but wherever there is relationships, there inevitably is going to be some disagreement. And a lot of people just can't work through those disagreements because they have poor communication skills. Poor communication skills and a lack to see the other person's opinion, to work things out. Hey! Alright, they're fine. They're just being loud. Can you come here? Alright, they're gonna go run around the house for a bit. I would usually put Linus up, but I feel bad because my sister's away and I got my pickaxes. Yeah, I need more torches. I need to go find some diamonds, damn it. Alright, yeah, they're just gonna run around the house and be maniacs for a bit. That's fine. Alright, I'm back. I wish I was involuntarily celibate from taking care of rowdy puppies, but you know, I bought my dog and I love him. He's my boy. You know, come to think about it, I might post a picture on him to the community post on YouTube. I forgot I have those. Ooh, I want to go see those melons. Speaking of melons, I went on a Las Vegas trip, and some lady came up to me and wanted a picture, and then I realized, oh wait, she just wants to get a picture for money, and you know, I just kind of didn't think it was worth it. I was debating it for a second because I thought it would be funny to like send it to my father and be like, oh look, Dad. You would have thought that was the funniest shit. Alright, back into the mines. But, you know, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hate-filled men out there, and quite frankly, there's a lot of hate-filled women out there too. Can't we just sing Kumbaya? Can't we just sing Kumbaya? And, you know, on an... The hell are they doing? What's that sound? Man, I don't care. I'm leaving it in. Babies, what do you have? Alright, my dog doesn't have anything. My only guess is that Linus found the water bowl and is currently dragging it across the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna need to edit that out too. Hang on, something's wrong with the mic. Why is it? It doesn't seem like my headphones are picking up anything. By headphones, I mean earbuds. Yeah, good news. He didn't have a water bowl. He found the dustpan we have and was dragging that across the floor for some reason. And, you know, I guess he could play with that. I don't really care about it. I lost my train of thought so damn hard. Yeah, you know, I'm sure there's someone out there for everyone. I just wish that there was more ways to meet people besides dating apps. You see, I've tried dating apps, and my problem with dating apps is that people ghost me before we get the chance to set anything up. And you know, it's really annoying, but I don't feel like I can reasonably confront people on this because, you know, that I'm not really entitled to their time. I did try this in-person gamer dating place, and surprise, surprise, it was full of a majority of men. One of them was wearing a light-up sign on his t-shirt that was mentioning how he was single and, you know, stuff like that. Come to think about it, it said a lot of stuff that I don't really remember. But it was almost impressive, like this billboard he had on his shirt. That guy is definitely gonna get laid. I'm gonna tell you what. But you know, there was like 2 women there, and the event organizers played it off like, oh no, and this isn't a normal thing, but I knew right then and there, it's like, it was kind of silly to think I'd meet women at some kind of gaming thing. I guess the problem is I just don't know where to look. But I guess the best advice I could give to people on where to look is to just go do hobbies or something you enjoy. And just go out for unrelated things, have conversations with people, and eventually it'll do something. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kinda not really confident sometimes that I'll find someone. Not because I'm like ugly or anything, or I feel ugly, at least not anymore, but you know, I mean, it's just harder to make connections and like find people, especially because most of the girls I talk to are already in a relationship. And you know, I do get a bit envious about the boyfriends and whatnot, but you know, I do not know them. I can't reasonably say that they're not upstanding guys because I do not know. I never met them. I think that anger is just a subconscious, I guess I'm just taking insecurity about the rejection and placing it on the boyfriend, even though he didn't do anything wrong, and is most likely actually pretty cool. Ah, cool. Speaking of cool, I'm in a ravine. Not really what I was looking for. I was looking for diamonds, but, you know, still, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm like 5'7". I always felt like height had a big part to play in it, and that if I'm not a perfect 10, that I can't get people to actually conversate with me. But you know, that's not entirely true, because I was able to get people to talk with me, and they were very nice. I met this nice woman at work. She had a boyfriend, but you know, it was almost like I was more interested in the emotional connection we had than any like physical part of her. But you know, she was real nice and helpful. She was my wing woman. I asked out somebody who also works there, not for the same company but for a different one, and this was before I realized that, hey, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe that's not really a good idea. But, you know, she said she was married, but I'm glad I did it regardless. Yeah, just holding on to resentment and taking rejection super hard doesn't really help anybody. And, you know, I'm worthy, and you guys are worthy too. And, you know, I just feel like that unfortunately, I'm just gonna need to wait longer. But, you know, at least I'm not an incel. I feel like incel is more of a... Well, incel means involuntarily celibate, but I feel like there's a difference between like just not being able to find people and being an incel. I feel like they are hateful and resentful, and they are not willing to work on themselves. And, you know, going back to, like, the true forced incel guy, he said that he, like, works out and stuff. And yeah, that's good. I'm glad that he's doing that, but I think the main problem is his heart. And, you know, once more, I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I think it's hilarious, but cum vending machines. Yeah, that's... and I might go, like, post underneath his video or something, like, if the video is called Foids Will Be Foids, and I'm gonna ask him, if you, like, show a woman this, where you're saying that, like, 90% of women are cum vending machines, and, I think he said something about brothels. And, you know, I feel kind of bad for the guy, but at the same time, he's a bit of a jackass. And, you know, I'm sure that if I did tell him that, he would go into self-pitying mode. And, you know, I feel like it's not really solving the problem. I think that what he needs is, like, self-reflection and more love for himself and other people. Like, I think a majority of us are all going to have to deal with Father Time's bullshit at some point. We're gonna get older and wrinklier. However, our spirit remains. So, you know, I don't really have, like, a solution for inceldom. And, like, what's a more effective way to meet people? You know, I really want to consider trying dating apps that just aren't owned by Tinder, because the people who own Tinder fucking suck dick. It's like, I'm not gonna pay you guys a subscription for dating unless if you guarantee me an in-person date, and they can't do that. Like, I mean, why doesn't it have to be a subscription thing even? Do people, like, update the website and keep it running, or, you know, because to me it just seems like a way to most efficiently milk money out of people. And, you know, I tried this dating app called Upward too, and it kinda sucked, and it was also owned by the people who own Tinder. You know, I'm not sure if you guys know who Cyrax is. I'm pretty sure if you're familiar with lol cows and that kind of stuff in general, you'd know who Cyrax is, but he's basically like this goblin man, creepy pedophile, manipulator. I believe, even though he's kind of dumb, I think he is a master manipulator and really knows how to get into people's hearts and try to squeeze as much sympathy as he possibly can for his own benefit. But guess what? He's had a girlfriend. He's had multiple girlfriends. And, you know, that kind of gives me hope, because I'm actually in decent shape. I can drive a car, unlike the Goblin Man. And, you know, I guess just need to wait longer. Oh, I am actually doing something that I think people should do. I'm gonna go take a swing dancing class. I think it would be a good way to meet people. And, you know, I can't stop myself from getting rejected. However, I can choose how I react to that rejection and how it defines me. And I just feel like a lot of these incel men have never really had a positive woman influence in their life. And, you know, they'd probably just say some bullshit like, oh, he's a blue pill cuck. He's a blue pill cuck. Everyone knows it's either the red pill or the black pill. How about the go outside and have normal conversations with people pill? How about the stop being misogynistic pill? How about the stop, like, threatening women over the internet? And, you know, to be fair, I am kind of making a blanket statement just for a majority of incels in general, but I like to think that I'm talking to more of the hate-filled incels. I mean, you know, I think it's their mindset, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it does have a little bit to do with their looks, but, you know, people can sense, well, the way I was told is that people can just have vibes about certain people. So even if you are just like putting up a facade that you're not a hate-filled person, they're gonna know either sooner or later. And, you know, rejection does suck, but I mean, you shouldn't let it turn you into a hate-filled person. And even the people in relationships that they call Chads and Stacys, it's like they don't know how many times those people have been rejected. Because they're not going to broadcast that over the internet. They're not going to, like, tell people that. I feel like incels just kind of go off of the base thing that they see. Like, oh, this attractive guy is with this attractive girl, and oh, this guy is with this girl. There's always got to be, like, some kind of reasoning behind it. Like, I'm aware with that line of thinking, but, you know, maybe they just like each other. Maybe they just connect really well. And maybe it's not that people are shallow. I mean, I believe we're all shallow to a certain degree, myself included. But I like to think that we can curb that a bit. Oh, that's a nice noise. Hi, guys. Yeah, they're right next to me. I love them. You know, I'm probably not going to talk about it in this episode, but I do have some things to say about my old friend group, but I think I'm going to put that off for it. Ooh, diamonds. Different episode. Alright, that's good. I'm on diamond level. Oh, guys, should I dig here? Should I dig here? I think I'm going to dig here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, my water bucket. Alright, I found a singular diamond. I was hoping to find more, but I guess it's better than 0 diamonds. I should really head back to the surface and, you know, drop off the diamond. And then maybe I could go look for some leather because I want to make bookshelves for my enchanting table. Oh, hang on. They're being cute. I want to get a picture. This is imperative. It's perfect. But yeah, you know, I feel like even if these incels, these hateful incels, got into a relationship, it still doesn't solve the underlying problem of their resentment. Because I guarantee you that if they dig into a relationship, yeah, they would feel better for a bit, but then they would just find other things to complain about. Like, oh, she's not giving me sex enough, she's not cooking, blah, 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 whatever they say. But yeah, I feel like the problem is in people's hearts and not necessarily the fault of other people. I mean, other people do have some part to play in it. It's not pleasant to feel ugly or unwanted. But, you know, you don't have to let it define you. You know, the dogs are actually being really well behaved. Just a couple of yips. Alright, give me that shit. I'm so glad that I live by this lake. You know, I usually make these videos for adults only. I mean, I know I'm playing Minecraft, but I feel like because I say swear words and stuff, I should really try to not... How do I put this? I don't really want a child audience. And besides, we all know what big Minecraft YouTubers like to do in their free time once they hit a certain amount of subscribers. It's perfect. I made it a little off kilter, but it's fine. Where's my diamonds? Hell yeah. Alright, I do have coal, so I can make more torches. I'm gonna make 3 sets of stone pickaxes this time. And, you know, I do like older Minecraft better. I mean, this is alright, but that's because Minecraft will always be fun. But sometimes I just feel like less is more. I mean, what made Minecraft so special in the first place was how people could push the limitations of Minecraft by making these big sculptures and like redstone blocks and, you know, just use really simple mechanics in items in order to do things. Like, you know, I don't fully understand Minecraft now. It just feels different. I can't put my finger on it. Alright. Now, I don't think there's going to be any easy way for me to get a cow farm to make all the leather I need for the books. However, what I can do is I could just go slaughter cows. Now, I know that sounds bad, but I really need the leather. And I am the authority of this land, seeming as how there's no one else to stop me. Alright. Torches. Iron. That'll do. I like keeping my chest organized. Yeah, I don't think I could have a horse around here either. You know, I think I'm gonna let them play for like this one video, and then if I decide to record more, I'm gonna let them out for a bit. What's this music? Oh. Fine, I'll throw the... Catch! Good job, Sam. Good boy. Good buddy. Ow, motherfucker, that hurt. The corgi has really sharp claws. Or nails, I guess. Get the fuck out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Go get the toy. It's like slamming it against stuff. I don't wanna go travel at night, but I really need to get cows. Or their leather. Yeah, you hear them? Hear him? You want to hear this? Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna try tug of war with one hand and going around with the other hand. I don't think I'll need to worry about any hostile mobs. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go look for cows and then end the episode. And then I could go to the Nether in the next episode. I feel like I already made my point efficiently enough, and I don't really need to continue repeating myself. I'm sorry, buddy. I need your skin. You know, in hindsight, well, I guess I would need wheat in order to breed them. Alright, they're fine. Linus just makes little yelps. One time I found that Sam had like 2 bite marks on his cheek, and I'm pretty convinced that's from Linus, but you know, funnily enough, he's still pretty gentle with them. I want you guys to imagine the smallest dog and the biggest dog, and they play with each other. It's basically what's going on here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Linus. I wonder if there's a village nearby. I'm keeping this egg. Would be useful to have a chicken farm. Maybe I could build the chicken farm. I just need to collect eggs and then toss them at the ground. You know, I know for a fact I already explored this area, but I can't remember if I ever found a village or not. Sticks. I mean, you know, that's useful. They don't seem like they'd be very strong sticks. Hey guys, type down below the length of your stick. My stick is about, I don't know, 3-4 blocks. Just as thick too. Shit. You know, I want some of that cactus. Come here. Come home with me. It would be nice if I found some kind of village. The only thing I wish they would add in Minecraft that's more vanilla, and I used to have a mod for this, but it's like a waypoint system. So that way I could set a waypoint that way, so I would fully know where my house is instead of just walking one direction and guesstimating and then walking back. Oh, is that something over there? I think I see something over there. I mean, this other biome's pretty. Oh shit, this is a second abandoned mine shaft. And maybe I should have built my house here. Alright. So, I don't see any more cows, but I still want cactuses. I'm gonna plant them outside. And I guess I'm going into the dungeon now. Alright. Just do some looting. Probably shouldn't touch any of these blocks. They'll cave in any moment. What's the point of this? It's funky world generation. You know, my old oh fuck, that's another diamond. Pardon my language, but damn, that was pretty cool. Now I just gotta make sure I get home with it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end this series when I run out of stuff to talk about, which, you know, I'm fairly convinced I could just blab on for the rest of all time because it's a family trait. Or until I beat the Ender Dragon. But, you know, I don't always have to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. I was thinking of making IRL content. In particular, I wanted to show off my parkour skills. I just wish I had some way... I mean, I guess my phone could suffice for filming, but I would like some kind of stand to have it propped up. You know, maybe that's something I could go buy. Maybe that's something that's worth getting. Fellas! Oh yeah, I guess my dog, while he's big, he's basically a big puppy too. His birthday is coming up in August. I think it's the 4th. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the mine shit. I am going to go to those mine shafts, and then I'm probably gonna cut the episode. Yeah, I'll go fight the Ender Dragon when I have diamond armor. A full set. I already got the diamond sword. Ideally, I would like enchantments, but I guess they're not required. What the hell is... Oh. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, what's up, dude? No, I'm sorry, I left my emeralds in my other wallet. Sorry about that. Where's my loot? That's interesting. Curse of Vanishing. If it's I don't know what Curse of Vanishing is, but I don't vibe with that, so I'm not gonna use it. I do like the addition of the broken nether portals. I feel like that was a very good choice. Come on. You know, I just realized maybe I should get a shield of some kind. I keep forgetting that I can do that now. Now the good news is that if I get lost, I could just dig straight up. Because I don't think there's consequences for digging straight up. You know, unless if some kind of gravel were to fall on my head. Nice. Come on, baby. More chest full of diamonds. Oh, shit. Damn, son. Why do I even bother mining? Taking the pumpkins. I already have melons at home. Alright, now I just need to get back without getting murdered. You know, the zombies and the creepers and all the enemies here kind of reminds me of Incels. Why can't we just sing Kumbaya? And I'm gonna get back. Would it be... Wait, did he... Oh, that's interesting. He turned himself invisible so the monsters can't get him. Alright, I guess the game plan is I just hop on top of this hill. I'm gonna need a good name for this episode, but what should it be? Mining and mindfulness. Talking about incels, or should it be something more creative like, I don't know, mining and mindfulness, incels and diamonds? No, that one doesn't really make, that one's not really great. If I can't think of a better one, I'm just gonna put mining and mindfulness talking about incels. Oh, what do we got? Come on, baby. Money shot. Alright, I'm gonna head back from my cow murdering adventure. The cow-tastrophe. The moo-sicker. I'm gonna start making a bunch of cow jokes and they're gonna be utterly hilarious. No, I'm not gonna move on. But yeah, now, like, some kind of waypoint would have been useful. I'm gonna quote what one of the old dementia patients I spent time with say. Oh shit. Ooh, B. I wish I could take its hive without it getting upset. Wish I could move it into my house. I really like bees and I like honey. You know, come to think about it, I'm craving honey. I could really use some honey. I don't think it's worth driving back out just to go pick up honey. Yeah, what the hell? Where's my house? Yeah, there it is. I almost ran right past it. And we're back home. Boop. Oh, hang on. I really wanted to see if I could plant this cactus. Does it specifically have to be on sand? I'll go get it if I have to. See, I think I only need 2. Alright. Gotta get this boat out of here. Spiffy. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna go check up on the ninnies. The dogs, of course. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you again real soon.